Is it too soon?
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ankita. I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded a nice long makeup tutorial, but med school has been taking over my life. Today's video is really exciting because I'm going to show you guys my makeup look for the ERAS tour. I went to the Taylor Swift concert last night at East Rutherford. It was Sunday night. The last night she was in New Jersey, New York, and it was amazing. Lost for words. Like, best night of my life, healed my inner child. It was amazing. Really want to show you guys what I did for my makeup. I did a really cute blue and purple jewel toned makeup look with some nice pink jewels. I wore this dress with a cute pair of off-white cowboy boots. She was giving. It was very lover vibes. And these are the earrings that I wore. They're these cute crescent moon earrings. And it just kind of put the whole outfit together. I was obsessed. And I wore this heart Alex and Ani bracelet. I didn't have bracelets to trade myself. Somebody gave me this bracelet that they had made, and it says R.I.P. London boy. Sad. Anyway, let's get into this makeup tutorial. I'm going to start by prepping my face. So I'm using this Kopari Beauty Ultra Restore Body Butter. This is just like the smoothest, creamiest, but also lightweight facial moisturizer. And I love it. It really moisturizes my skin, especially before makeup. If you're going to the ERAS tour, you're probably going to be outside. The stadium that I went to was an open stadium, and a lot of stadiums I've seen are all pretty much open. So definitely wear some sunscreen, especially if you're going there early and everything. You might want to tailgate and hang out outside. Make sure you have a light layer of sunscreen underneath your makeup. The sunscreen I used is the Glossier Invisible Shield Daily Sunscreen in SPF 35. This is one of my favorite sunscreens. It applies super lightweight, no white cast, or obsessed. I'm going in with the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. This is super moisturizing, so I love incorporating it into my skin prep. Next, I'm taking the Glossier Future Dew. It's the Oil Serum Hybrid. This gives a nice glow underneath the makeup, so when you apply the foundation over it, it'll just be a little bit of a glow peeping through. Also acts as a really good primer, so I love applying it underneath my foundation. It helps it stay on and mesh well with my skin. I somehow lost the footage of me applying my foundation and concealer using the Rare Beauty foundation and the MAC concealer. So basically, the queen has outdone herself. Her outfits were beautiful. Like, she was shimmering from miles away. They're so sparkly. I just love it. She's just so graceful on stage and like so powerful. She just has such a presence. The way she opened the show was so cool because she had these like large, I don't even know what to call them, like floater things, and they were just coming in and out, and then at the end they like opened up and she came out. It was really cool. And I love her opening soundtrack. It's like all her albums kind of meshed into one little soundtrack. It's a minute-long audio. It's just so cool. Next, I'm going into brows, using this classic Too Faced Brow Envy palette, and I just like taking the shade. It's the shade Brunette. And then I'm taking this lip tinted Hue Brow. I'm going to set my brow hairs in place. Okay, so this is my base. This is what I'm working with. I'm just going to set my concealer. I forgot to do that. So I'm just taking a little bit, putting it over. Don't want any creasing. The powder also helps to absorb excess oil, especially because you might be sweating a little from the crowd, from the dancing. I'm going to start with bronzer. So I'm just going to take this Solar Painted by Glossier. This is the shade Heat. Very few dots because this is very pigmented. I'm gonna start with that, and I'll just work my way up. I always purse my lips a little when I do this so that I can see the line and follow that. I'm gonna take any extra and just kind of put it on to my eyes. Okay, so for every show she sings 2 acoustic songs. She doesn't like to repeat. She wants to make them different. It's how she individualizes each show. But if she felt like she messed up the song or she could have done it better, she will re-sing the song at a different venue. For our show, she sang Welcome to New York, obvi, and then she sang Clean. She had already sang Clean once before. This was her first time repeating the song for the 2 acoustic numbers. she felt like she could have done it better, so she repeated clean. Both songs were fabulous. I had a feeling she was going to do Welcome to New York just because we're in New York, and she didn't play it the first 2 shows because I went to night 3. For blush, I'm going with this Quick Trick stick. The blush shade is Counterpoint. I love this pink on my skin tone. It's just my go-to blush. I just use it all the time. And for this makeup look, I'm using my sponge to just blend everything in. My brushes are in the other room, and I'm honestly a little bit lazy to go get them. I love blush, so I am building the blush up. I feel like blush just gives you such a nice color to your skin, adds a little bit of warmth and just that color back into the skin, especially brown skin. For the eyes, I'm using this palette by Louise, and the name of the palette is The Queen. Just look how beautiful. You have to use this palette if you're gonna see the queen herself. So I'm starting out with this shade, Sheva, into my crease. I'm just using this color as my base to help build all the other colors that I use. I'm actually gonna hop palettes, so next I'm going into the Huda Beauty nude palette, and I'm using this beautiful purple shade called Lace. It's such a beautiful lavender shade, and I'm gonna put this into my inner half. Actually, I'm just applying it to the whole lid. And I'm taking the shade Tease. It's a little bit of a deeper shade, but I want to build my crease up. I'm using it to add depth in the crease. Now we're going back into the Queen palette. Let's take a guess what color we're using. The shade The Queen. It's this beautiful, beautiful purple, bejeweled, sparkly tone. So I'm taking it on my finger and just pressing it into the outer third of my eye. Now on top, I'm going in with this color Powerful. Guys, all of these shade names are literally just describing Taylor Swift. Jewels, Powerful, Your Highness, Queen, Throne, Honorable. Okay, so this is a beautiful sparkly blue shade. And I'm applying this right to the center. Look how beautiful that is. I'm taking this brush again, and I'm just going to blend things in. I didn't use any extra powder on this brush. So we're just creating this like beautiful blue to purple, gradient, bejeweled looking eyeshadow. I'm just picking up a lighter shade and just gonna do it right under my brow bone. Back with the brush that I used to blend in the crease, I'm just gonna take whatever color is in there and bring it down to my lower lash line. This just brings the look together, makes it a little smoky on the lower lash. Now I'm taking a liner. This is the MAC Smolder eyeliner. I'm just gonna line my lower lash line. All her songs are just playing in my head right now. Now I'm winging out my eyeliner. I would prefer to use a liquid liner, but I ran out and I used my sister's liner yesterday. But since I ran out personally, I'm just gonna use this MAC gel liner with the brush. This is the shade Black Track. I did my eyeliner off camera, tried to make them look like twins. I think they do, so that's a good sign. Now we're getting to the fun stuff. We're gonna apply the jewels. So I'm using these Amelia Knight Color Couture Cosmetics. They're nail jewels, but the Versatile. I am sticking them on with a lash adhesive. This is from LA Colors from the dollar store. You're gonna need a tweezer, and you have the jewels. This part kind of takes a while. It's pretty tedious, but it's worth it. What I need is that jewel pen that people have that you just like press the jewels on. That would make my life a lot easier, but it's okay. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay, I just added the first one in the inner corner. I'm basically just gonna go along my eyeliner line. I got 2. So the problem that I'm running into right now is that I accidentally picked up black lash glue and it's drying black. So I'm trying really hard not to get the black on the jewels. Yesterday I used a clear one, a white that dried clear. So definitely use one that dries clear. After you apply the glue, you kind of want to wait a second, maybe blow on it just so that it gets a little sticky, and then apply it onto your eye. So I am spacing them out a little and just applying it right on top of my black eyeliner that I drew. The opening act was Phoebe Bridgers, and then her and Taylor in the middle of the show was saying Nothing New, which was just perfect. They were so good together. And at the end of the show, we had Miss Ice Spice join Taylor Swift in the song Karma that they just released together, so that was really fun. We're making progress. I was really excited for Cruel Summer, and she sang that as like her second song, so that was really fun. She performed the Reputation album so well. It was just so much energy and vibes, and it was closer to the end of the show, so we were all just, everybody just had a high energy again, and it was so much fun. It was cool because I feel like you're just taken through the different stages of your life in this show. She had like her earlier albums, she's singing Fearless and You Belong With Me, and then all of a sudden she's singing Feeling 22, just going through all the phases. And she was singing Folklore and Evermore, so you're just in the whole like that COVID era when I was listening to the album like every single day. Almost there. Oh my gosh, and then she sang Champagne Problems on the piano too, and that was also so good. Okay, when I done. Okay, I'm back. I know it might have only seemed like a couple minutes, but that took like over 30 minutes just doing all of these. But it looks really cool. I'm going to quickly line my lips. So I'm using the Pop Beauty Out on Point lip liner. And then I am using this lipstick by Bite Beauty. It's the shade Supreme. It's this beautiful bright fuchsia shade, and it's just going to go really well with this dress. It matches the dress so well. It matches the pink on the dress. I'm actually going to go back in with the Glossier Future Dew, add a little bit more highlight just on my nose. I don't want to overdo it with the highlight because I got a lot going on with the jewels, the shimmer, the lip. I'm just adding a little bit for a glow, but that's it. I feel like I keep hearing all her music in my head on replay, like one song to the next. I was lucky because I was a verified fan on Ticketmaster, so I was able to get them on pre-sale that day. And I got 4 tickets from me, my friends, and my sister, and it worked out. Last thing, I'll use this Fun Sexy Hair 24 karat Bling It On glitter. So we just curled our hair and then we just added it in there. You can see the sparkles. And this is the completed look. I also loved her Willow song performance. The whole set changed. She had these little trees that came up. She wore this long, beautiful, flowy gown, and then she had this cape over it. Kind of gave witchy vibes because it was her and all her dancers. They formed a circle around her and they were all wearing these capes with the hoods on them. It was just so flowy and whimsical and magical type of vibe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun recreating this look that I wore last night to the ERAS tour. This concert was definitely one for the books. Also, I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. I reached 1,000 subscribers a few months ago, but I hadn't uploaded a video since. I've uploaded a bunch of shorts, which are the short form videos, but I have not sat down and made a long YouTube video. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm really excited to just keep growing this channel, and thank you for bearing with me through some of my gaps. Subscribe to my channel, that would help me out so much. Comment if you've already been to one of her shows, or if you're going to the show, if you love Taylor Swift, her favorite songs, just comment anything Taylor Swift related. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!